Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another vlog. Currently at the airport, having a little snack for the plane, heading to Poland. And today's video we're going to the salt mine in Krakow. I don't know how to say it, it starts with W, but yeah. Also, you'll never guess how much our ticket cost each for an hour and a half flight to Poland. $54, including a bag, but we're bringing these two little bags because obviously the limit, you can bring a little backpack that goes under your seats, but we'll squeeze that under the seats to save money because it was an extra $50 each for a bag to chuck in the overhead bin, not even a chicken bag, so we ain't paying that. Also, there's no shouting crazy intro because I'm in an airport, so if I start shouting and screaming, they're going to think I'm blowing the place up. I like buying all that. About to hop on the plane, cut to us in Poland.
Look, please.
We got through with only paying for the small bag. Come on. Save the money, save the money. Arrived in Poland. I would just film myself this way. They can see behind me. There are some... Alright, that clip was horrible, but my goodness. We literally just landed, walked off the plane, looked to my left, those brothers were there. I don't even know if I got that clip in the video properly, but I had to show that because I was flipping hilarious. Anyway, we're going to the hotel now. Cut to the hotel room unless something hilarious happens on the way. Just leaving the train station. But look at this shoe. That's big Shaquille O'Neal's foot. Pretty massive. Poland's off to a bloody phenomenal start. Went to get an Uber. It's a 5-minute drive. It was like $5 each for getting an Uber. Standing 10 minutes. No one's accepting the ride. Someone finally accepts the ride. We have to wait 18 minutes. The walk is 17 minutes. So we're walking 17 bloody minutes to the hotel. Better get better from here. Look at this. No way the bus is going to block it. Mentality, totality. Nice little McLaren McBeezy. Change of plan. Bit of rain, but I was forced to buy this umbrella for $12, but not too bad because we're going to be staying dry. We're going to walk to some Polish traditional food now before we go to the salt mine. Check out the square. Actually looks pretty class. Apparently this is the main little food square in Krakow. We're going to go try some Polish version of a schnitzel, apparently. I'll let you know how it tastes. Spun the restaurant because it was closed, so I think ChatGPT gave me a closed restaurant. But look at this! Right. Chat said, was early one closed. Next one, Polish schnitzel. That's where we're going now. But have a look now. They can show you. It's not as rainy as badly. Have a look at the square. Look at that. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's a church or what it is. But look how class it is. We've been dragged in off the street to this place because we went to the second place that chat recommended and there was a queue to get in. I'm not queuing for food and we're about to be late for the salt mines, but this guy dragged us in and it actually looks like a pretty nice place. Table, look around, pretty cool. So the food's arrived. We got to leave in 10 minutes. I got pork neck. Jade got the traditional schnitzel, but Jade's trying hers. Here we go. What do you rate it?
Good.
Oh, hang on. Pork neck. You know what? That's absolutely class. Right, this food is absolutely marvellous. Look at Jade's such mashed potatoes. But I'm going to get off the camera now because we're going to leave in 10 minutes. I was missing the tour. Bye. My meal's finished. Time to finish Jade's. Round 2, waiting for an Uber. We're going to the salt mines. We're officially 3 minutes late, and it's half an hour away. But that's everything to cancel on me. So we have to walk other side of the park to see if Ubers are going to pick us up from there. Meanwhile, hit with a little 911 Turbo. I think it is 911 Turbo. Choo! Choo! We've somehow got an Uber, but we're going to get there 7 minutes late, so hopefully they leave without us. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, the tour has officially started 1 minute ago, and we're still on the Uber, so long day. Thank you, sir. So we go through the gates over there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Oh my days, we made it, but do I have everything? Hopefully. 6 minutes late. They've definitely started without us, and I've lost my whole bloody ticket. Alright, we're gonna run now. Right, we just walk all the way over there into the salt mine there, just for them to say, nah, wrong place, mate. What do you mean wrong place? How many salt mines are going to be here? Anyway, we got told to walk to this fence with this wooden gate, and there's going to be someone there, so I bet you there's not going to be no one there. Just met some random bloke, and he gave us... Let's have a look what this says. It's freezing, by the way. Jay got a hoodie, didn't pack a hoodie. Brilliant. There we are, 3 o'clock. This is definitely not our one, because our one was 2:20, so we're going to join some random Donnies. Oh, Jay just absolutely murked her shoe. Longest day of 2026. Anyway, hopefully we make it. My bald head is absolutely freezing. Would you believe it if I told you we made it in? Got a radio communication device, headphones. Oh, right, we're inside. Communications device, apparently. Gotta go down 320 steps, and then that'll be 60 meters down for the first lake or something. I don't know, you'll see. And then we're gonna walk 2.5 kilometers across. Where the hell are we going underground? Wait, this is just endless. Just keep going walking in circles, look. We're down the step, another corner. So we're going for like 5 minutes now. I hope we don't have to come up these stairs because it's gonna be absolutely horrible. Look at that. Just turn, just walking, just keep on swimming, keep on swimming. Yo, check this out. I don't know how deep that is, but it looks pretty deep from my end. Hold on, we lost Jade. There she is. Holy moly, here we are. 64 meters deep, first mine. Here we are. This is how they are brilliant. All the lights are turned off. Apparently, these doors, they keep that one closed. So those doors provide ventilation. They can only open one at a time. When you open this one, it pumps the air out from this room into that room. So when this door closes, and they open that one, it's going to pump the air out so the bloody miners don't suffocate and die. Pretty cool. Right, so this device here, right here, was used to transport salt from obviously one corridor to another one. And, quick little side note, this mine is 330 meters deep. It's the same height as the Eiffel Tower. Oh yeah, 700 years old, JJ. These pulleys are what they pull the salt along with. Here we are. There's a manual thing that used to pull the salt along with. And then this was what the corridors actually used to look like. Obviously that's nice and refurbished, but that's what they actually used to look like a couple of hundred years ago. Obviously, 4 men pushing this around to pull salt. Oh shit, we're getting left behind. Ready? Shut the door. Boom! There we go. Passage leading to the something chamber. 1666. Right, so apparently you can lick the wall. I ain't kissing the wall because we're in Jerusalem, but there we go. There's a little piece of salt. That is the shittest salt I've had in my life. Right, a little monument for you guys. Apparently this guy discovered that the sun was in the center of the universe. Don't really care, but anyway, this is all real salt apparently. On the roof, the whole thing is salt, minus the wood obviously, and you can tell the floor is even salt. You put your light here, and it like lights up the floor. Look at that! You probably can't see it very well on camera, but that lights up the floor proper. See, look at this lads, see? Normal rock. Oh, hang on. Normal rock. Salt. Now you can see the difference kinda. Goes away. Illuminates. By the way, the statue back there was made of salt. And so are these. These are also made of salt.
Yes, then for example, they decide the other impurities stay, so they remove the impurities, they actually later.
Holy moly, what the flip? All of that is salt. This is also all salt. Salt. Mental. I don't know how the lighting is in here, but don't complain. This is a little monument. That's all salt. Go through here. A lot of walking. Look at this. Grey salt? White salt? Mental. Let me try some of this white salt. That is way nicer than the flipping grey one. So, these guys here had to crawl on their hands and knees with these wool with flame on them because there was gas released by the salt, and if they just lit their bloody whatever lights, candles that they used to light at the tunnel with, then it would just explode. So they had to go there, wait for an explosion, then light it with a normal candle so the other miners can mine the salt. And here's how they used to carry the mined salt. This bloke just dragging a barrel of salt, and here's actually the tracks that they used to use. Goes all the way down there. Oh, so there's a replica. And then they later developed this one with wheels, and then they got a horse. Did a heavy lifting. Hello, mate. Into. And that's all salt. This whole corridor. Is salt. So, quick fact about the horses. These horses, when they were brought down here to work, would stay down here until they were either too old or injured or whatever. And the last horse left this place in 2002. Mental. Check this out. They upgraded that little machine that was powered by 4 men to 4 bloody horses. I don't know if you can see that, surely you can. But the horses would spin around, that rope would pull salt out from there, up to 2 tons of salt at a time. And if they need to move horses, they put the horses at the very bottom on a leather strap or a box. And these horses spin around to lift the horse up, or the salt. 2 tons of salt at a time, or 2 tons of horses. Jade's trying the white salt that I tried. Reaction?
Yeah.
Ready?
That's way better.
Oh. It was way stronger for me. They also have hotel rooms here, apparently. The rooms that the horses used to sleep in, you can book them and sleep there every night. For apparently the salt in the air will make you feel better. What? Yeah, someone just dropped an absolute nuke, and that disrupted my thought process. But anyway, you can book the hotel room and you stay here overnight. It's a bed and a pillow and everything, and apparently it's better for your respiratory system, breathing in the salt air, which is actually that place we went to with all the mineral water. If you watched the previous video, a few videos ago, with the mineral water, there was a salt sauna there, where you just, it's a room full of salt and it's hot and you just breathe it in. Same thing here, except it's not hot, it's 14 degrees Celsius apparently, and we're now going even further down the stairs. I think we're like 70 meters deep now, and we're going to 90 meters or 120? I don't know, one of them. But yeah, someone keeps dropping nukes, and I'm about to Spartan kick them down the stairs. Look at that. Hey, I'll find you. Oh, I'm getting scared now, boys. You know.
That way.
No, don't. This is the steps the miners used to use to get in and out of here. Yeah. You're gonna walk up there with multiple bags of salt on your back. Oh, here we are. Don't know if you're ready to taste this, but there's some water flowing here. Try it. There's Jesus 90 meters down. Apparently there's 2 kneeling monks, but all the salt's dissolved. Some lady over there. Nice little chandelier.
Shoelaces ain't tied.
This guy standing next to the tour guide has been next to her the whole time. He's trying to get some.
And this chamber was laid out in 1896. Then miners
That brother right there. Check this out, lads. All salt. Mental. So far it's been pretty average, but this is pretty cool. Stairs, salt. Wall, salt. Roof, salt. Look at that. And this is still in use as a chapel or something. Every Sunday people come here and pray, and you can get married here. Oh, there's the seats. Absolutely mental. Donnie's down there. She's here. So they do choirs here and weddings. So you can come down here and sign 50% of your life away. Holy moly, look at the walls. That's all salt. Mental. This is insane. Holy moly. Even the floor is salt. Tell me that's not the Avengers logo. This calls for one of these. Come on now, we ain't donating. I already paid to get in here. Look at this. So obviously that's my days. That's me shining my phone torch on it, nothing. And when I shine it here, look at that. That's how you know it's salt apparently. Here's a monument of a pope made out of salt. Is that Father Michael's room? Here's an underground lake. 7 meters deep, and it is 8 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna show you this one over here. Bro, look at this guy again. Look at him standing right next to her. Here's another view of the lake. And a massive salt pillar there. This chamber took 100 years to mine. And these wooden piles altogether are 15 kilometers long just for this chamber. And it's 46 meters high. Mental. You can literally walk up there, up across there. Look, literally everywhere. That is absolutely mental. Shit. What the heck? Question. 110 meters down. Toilet's 110 meters down. How the hell are they getting the waste back up? Right, here is the smallest underwater lake. 130 meters down we are. Yeah. Goes through there. Really cool. And apparently we've only seen 1% of this whole mine. And we can't see the rest because it's just simply too big. Or it's risk of collapsing, poor ventilation, etc. Pretty crazy. Look how far they used to have to drag it. All the way down there. Final thing. A church 130 meters down. Mental. Just imagine wiring all these wires to put light in this whole cave. It would have taken years. Check out this lift.
You don't know what is this?
Mental. We are finally finished the bloody salt mine. Look at the size of that, eh? Alright, no. Cheers. Did I get that on camera? Man, I just got you jabbing me in the eye. Anyway, we just finished the bloody tour. It was pretty class. Now, I don't know what. Right, so the Uber to get there was $20, and obviously now that we're there, it's a tourist hotspot, and the Uber was $40, 80 Polish, whatever they're called, which is $40. So we're walking down the road away from the tourist attraction. Hopefully it gets cheaper. We'll see. We caved. We got it from $40 each to $32 each. We made it. Thank you, sir. Very good driver. 5 stars for you. Yeah, that driver, absolutely best. He was a certi driver. He was cutting up lanes, everything, going in the bloody bike lanes, going in the turning lanes, skipping all the traffic, then cutting in for the traffic that's going straight. 5 stars for that, brother. He got us here rapid. Right, now we're actually going to check into the room because we got here way too early for check-in. We went straight to the salt mine, dropped our bags off. So now we're actually going to check in the room, so cut to me checking out the room. The mule has arrived at the room. Here we are.
Up here.
They're flipping out. I'll put the key in there. Oh, yeah? What the hell? It scared me. Oh, yeah? Not too bad. I've definitely seen worse hotels. Oh, class. Little air conditioning and that. What's this? Oh. There's a wardrobe, ironing board. See what the bathroom's saying. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Nice tiling and that. Not courtesy of SB Tiling. Shout out sbtiling.co.nz for all your tiling needs. Not sponsored. Marvellous. Throne. Sterilised. Class. Let's see if the bed's nice. Ah, that is wonderful. Quite a nice little hotel, to be honest. Well, it's not little. It's got four floors, but pretty nice. Anyway, now we're back off to the same square that we were at lunchtime, but we're actually able to walk around now because we're not going to be late for a tour. So, I'm going to go have something to eat, and then, see, look, nice little hotel connected to Starbucks. Pretty cool. But yeah, so grab something to eat, and then we are going to obviously explore a little bit. I'll show you some of that, and then Auschwitz tour tomorrow. I think this is Julius Caesar's head. I have no clue. Somebody's head. Yeah, look at, oh look, we're back in the square here. Restaurants and buildings, but look how big. Obviously the restaurants in the bottom. I don't know what's up top, hotels or something, but just look at the architecture. It's pretty flipping cool, to be honest. Right, we're at a restaurant, Michelin star restaurant. Look at these prices. Lucky Jay's paying.
We got a really great bar. It's the next building up here, but it's
Where's the rest of my dinner? They left it at the kitchen. There's Jade's one, with the duck. We'll see how it is. Alright, quick taste test. Well, what I have of my meal is class. Jade?
It's good.
Nibble. 5.
Wait. Yeah.
Class. This is a apparently Polish traditional duck dish. And then Jade's one is venison traditional duck dish. But anyway, outside, I don't think you can see. It's smoky because something caught on fire in the restaurant next door. Pretty hilarious. Right, I just left the dinner to have a look at the blood clot fire. But there ain't no fire here. I just left Jade at the dinner. I'm trying to get a better angle for you guys. There's literally no fire. There's three fire engines and a police car. But yet, I don't see no fire. Unfortunately, the whole building was not engulfed in flames, because that would have been good content. But anyway, yeah, the fire brigade and the 3 fire trucks and 1 policeman came quick. That was like maybe 3 minutes. There was white smoke covering those windows out there. Literally couldn't see outside, it was white smoke. And then 2-3 minutes later they were here. So fair play to the Polish fire brigade. Alright, Jade's ordered a dessert, a cheesecake, but look how boss man over there has set up the plates. Forks sideways like that at the front. Let's see, their place is bougie. Dessert's arrived. I forgot, that's why I nibbled the front of it, but looks alright. Have a bite.
Hang on.
And the rhubarb sauce.
Smooth.
I said even though I've already tried it, but we pretty haven't tried it. Quite yummy actually. But this cheesecake's probably the best one I've ever had. Look at the bloody creaminess inside. You see that? Yeah. I'm not even a food bullshitter, but this cheesecake is absolutely delicious. It's like so bloody light and creamy. Meal finally finished. That was actually an alright meal. Minus the part where I had about 100 gram worth of duck meat, but it was still nice.
Is it because you're not paying?
Oh yeah, if I was paying for this meal, it would be the worst meal of my life because it was such little food. It tasted nice, but such a little food. We'll watch now. The bill's coming now, and I'll show you the bill. The dinner was so good. And we're about to get a tip. But we're still waiting for the bill. It's been like 15 minutes. My blood clot dinner came out quicker than the bill. But anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mental. One last view of the centre. Whee! Ah, dear little dog. What a lovely little dog. Right, that's going to end the vlog because going back to the hotel now. I'm going to edit this whole video and then post it tonight. And then tomorrow is Auschwitz. So make sure 24 hours time you stay in for tomorrow's video because tomorrow's video is going to be crazy. I don't know how long this one's going to be, probably pretty long. But tomorrow's one's going to be double, maybe triple as long. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Like, comment and subscribe.